Hello Aquarius, this is Victoria and today I'm doing your special edition Twin Flame energy reading dedicated to the full moon in Pisces that's coming up on the 20th of September. We're going to take a look at your energy, the energy of your twin flame, your connection, and I'm going to pull an oracle card with some guidance for how to best utilize this full moon energy on your twin flame journey. Alright, let's get started right away. I'm trying to keep the messages just flew out. To keep the messages more concise in this reading than I normally am. But if you have any questions about any of the cards you've seen, anything at all, please let me know in the comments and I will respond. Also, this is still a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this is not your story, you may want to check readings for your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, any of those. And of course, since I'm not specifying DMs or DFs here, then you can also check placements. Sorry, it just flew out. I have to pick it up. You can check the placements of your twin flame. Okay, let's see. If this message resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, or comment. It really helps me circulate these messages. And thank you for those who have already subscribed. Thank you for supporting my channel. You can also find links to the donations and the Amazon wish lists in the description box. And if you're interested in a personal reading or a coaching session, then you can reach out to me via an email address and we will agree the details. All right, bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Fast movement forward. I like that. I'm gonna pull some clarifications and let's see what's gonna be there for the bottom of the deck. I'm getting that this next step, this move is supposed to help you balance your feminine and masculine energy. Yin and yang. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay. One more please here. Bottom of the deck, the moon in reverse. I didn't pull it, so it's really, I think we can read it upright. Yeah, so the moon, the energy of the moon, clarified by the moon. But yeah, it kind of intensifies the power of that movement. So what I'm getting here is whichever move you decide to make, either during the full moon or immediately after, is a result of what you discover for your journey and new information that's going to come to light. But please keep in mind that it's going to be bringing in big changes. That move is going to bring big changes. It doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, just keep that in mind. It might be a lot bigger or it might lead to bigger consequences that you may be aware of. That's it. So for your energy, we have Nine of Swords in reverse, clarified by Eight of Swords. A lot of swords in this. I mean, yeah, it's the air energy, and you are air. It's your energy. But 8 and 9 of Swords are not what you want to see. I like that it's in reverse. It means that you realize that this misery that you've had lately, or you're still having, this anxiety that you have about something, is really caused, is all up in your head. It's caused by you. It's not even about people around you. You're worried for nothing. It doesn't serve you, right? It's only gonna exhaust you, right? It doesn't serve anybody. So the idea is to release this anxiety during this. You will have a chance to release it during this full moon energy, during this full moon on Monday night. So yeah, whatever if you have any practice for transmutation, whatever you do, like if it's about your twin flame, you could do a mirror exercise. You could do more about chakra work and block chakra, depending on where you are right now, what you are anxious about, right? I would say the immediate defaults, if you're not sure, it's hard for you to analyze, are the root chakra and the heart chakra, to work on. But yeah, whichever technique or approach that you use, just think about what makes you overthink the situation. Why is it occupying so much space in your mind right now, and also what more productive things can you do for your mission, for yourself, for, well, not even for your twin flame, just really for a mission or for yourself, those spiritually, right? Or even for your physical self-care, right? To bring in more joy, right? To dissolve that gloomy energy that we're seeing with all these swords. Your person has got High Priestess and the Wheel. Yeah, I'm loving this energy. So 2 major arcanas. So you can tell, and especially with the Wheel of Fortune, there is definitely divine intervention into your person's destiny, what is happening now. And it looks like either they are, like, regardless of whether they are aware or not, they are definitely manifesting big changes into their life with this full moon. It all looks positive and feels positive to me. If you're in communication with them, just remind them that they need to be in that balanced, high vibrational energy as much as they can to manifest. Otherwise, they're getting some divine guidance. So naturally, they're gonna be in that area, focused on those things and those topics where that manifestation is needed. Beautiful. It's kind of like autopilot work in this case. But because you have the shared energy of the Chariot, that it's also gonna bring in big changes, bigger than they expect. Or if they do it subconsciously, then of course they don't, but it will be like that. For your connection, we have Knight of Swords clarified by Page of Pentacles. It's another sword card. But it is your element, Aquarius. So I don't see, like, it was this one, of course, this is more confidence and clarity with where you're going, what you're trying to learn, what is the next step. You're being careful with the steps, although this is the sword energy and this is the fastest moving knight. But with this Page of Pentacles, I'm hearing that you're trying to make conscious choices on this journey, whatever steps you're taking. And it's a really wise approach, right? So go with the flow, surrender, but be mindful of what it's bringing in. Do some journaling exercises, maybe to help you record what is happening, or kind of correlation between the steps you were taking, what is then happening in your 3D reality or with your twin flame, right? So yeah, steady progress really here. I like it. Let's get a card of advice for you. Why? Number 31. Yeah, so, or 4, right? 4 is a twin flame card with that love card, so it's good. So I'm getting with this anxiety cards that we have is that the why card is really asking you to ask why. And I did speak about this at the beginning, right? That you either are realizing that you're bringing in that anxiety by yourself, or you should be asking yourself, where is it coming from? What kind of patterns are you asked to heal here? And you see he's looking at the book with Akashic Records here. And it's one of those, like, I don't know, Riviera Maya kind of guys, those old tribes, right? This is a knowledge of ancestors. And the Akashic Records are showing us what kind of lessons are we here to learn in this lifetime. What's our soul contract? So instead of being all up in your head about what's going on in your life, or that anxiety that you're feeling, which will only magnify it, right? Think about what kind of aspects is it helping you to heal. And of course, nowadays we have all sorts of ways to deep into the Akashic Record energy and, you know, identify what those contracts are. And if you have a trustworthy source of information for that, who can help you to dive into that, feel free to do that. But even if you don't, at least focus on this energy right now and what lessons can you learn from it right now. with these specific scenarios that you have. It's equally as valuable, right? Because when you go too much, when you zoom out too much and you're looking at the big picture, I don't know, for example, I have fear of commitment. I realize that this particular situation, these particular feelings are about fear of commitment. But then when you go too far and you forget some of these examples, then it gets hard to transmute it because it's so huge. And yes, you can approach it esoterically, energetically, work with chakras, with kundalini, but really it takes like different levels of awareness. And those specific situations and examples will help you, you know, transmute that energy and heal it correctly. I hope this has been useful for you. There's definitely a lot of potential for during this full moon, so I hope this reading is going to help you make the most out of it. Thanks very much for being with me, Aquarius, and I'll talk to you guys again very, very soon.